Good, good morning, everyone, and welcome back for Saturday Morning Lotro. Yes, it's time to play Lord of the Rings online, and I'm your host, Ferone the Gnome, and I'm ready to do some Lotroing. I am on my level 91 human Loremaster. He is red spec'd, which means he goes pew 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 pew. And he's a hell of a lot of fun. He, like I said, is level 91. He's red spec'd with just a teeny tiny bit of yellow so far. And let's see where he's at on his, yeah, we're just getting extra stuff. Most of the things that we're using are capped or near capped at this level. Boom, boom, boom. Check our inventory. We've got our slew of crafting carry-alls that cost so frickin' much. Yes. This is the Gladden server, by the way. I run the Lore-bound Walkers kinship. That's what a guild is called in Lord of the Rings Online. We are a casual, friendly kinship. We are very friendly for new and returning players, so if you want to join us, head on over to the Gladden server, create a character, or bring one back if you're returning, and get in touch with us. You can also go over to ferone.com, click around, and you'll find the link to our Discord server. It's a good way to get in there, introduce yourself, talk with us, and decide if you want to join us. Like I said, we're just a casual kinship. Most of Lord of the Rings Online is a very soloable experience. It's very story-based with tons of stories, so people aren't always at the same spot. So it's very good that you can solo in the game, but get together with your kin members and friends to do dungeon instances and raids whenever you need to do those. Speaking of which, if you are not aware, I've got my inventory still open there. Lord of the Rings Online is a free-to-play MMORPG. In my opinion, it's the best MMORPG on the market right now. And you can head over to lotro.com, create an account, download the game, and get in and play through 95 levels of free content. There's enough content there for you to play for years, honestly. With that said, let's get into playing Lord of the Rings Online. Let me get my message up that I always put up. Why is this a little different? This is not normal. Oh, I see. I didn't hit the right button. Helps if I hit the right button. I'm going to figure this out eventually. There it goes. That's exactly what I was doing. As always, let me get my chat back up here. Hello world is how we start every single time. Let me get over to multi-stream so I can see everything, because we simulcast our live streams on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Good morning to everybody out there. Glad y'all are joining us. Be sure to hit the subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I say we. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Currently at 765 subscribers. So please help me out by hitting subscribe. And over on Twitter and Twitch, hit the follow, share, tell your friends and family. Get them in here and join this fun, incredible MMORPG. With that said, we're going to jump in and start doing what we do. Let's see, we've got 4 quests right now, apparently, that we had left over. Right here in Stoke, in fact, we have to talk to somebody, so let's go find them. Oh, by the way, this is a new outfit I put together. I went with Loronda the Green. So I just re-dyed a bunch of my gear that I usually use, and got him a little top hat and all geared out in green as well. This is a staff that I think is really cool looking. I still think the Rakish staff is the best one, but this particular staff I think is really cool also. This is a replica of Ornadar. And of course I'm using the Mirkwood weapon aura for the effect that you see going on there. Alright, where is this person that we need to speak to? Oh, okay, probably up here at the mead hall. And that's not the way to the mead hall. We'll figure this out eventually. Let's go ahead and mount up. There's my notification from YouTube telling me that I'm live. because I wasn't aware. Thank you, YouTube, for sending me that email. It's greatly appreciated. Hope everybody's having a fantastic morning, or could be day or night where you're at. It is Saturday, October 26, 2024, if I didn't mention that before, which I don't think I did. And this is still not where that quest is. I swear I will figure this out eventually. It's outside. Okay, it's outside of the walls. That's where I went wrong. I thought I was meeting somebody inside, and it's clearly outside. Oh, right down here.
Our mission is dire.
I bet it is. Well met, friend. We have need for Loremaster such as you. And that was it. I knew I'd already done this area, but apparently I had a quest that sent me out here to get to the quest that I've already done. So now we'll head up to Saturday and see what they need. Probably the same sort of thing where it's like a, hello, here's some quests to do up here. Oh, you've already been here. Well, have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. You know what? We're going to do this the easy way. We're going to use the stable master.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I know. Got our coffee, as always. It's Folgers, straight black. No cream, sugar, or anything. It's the way God intended coffee to be. Just a PSA, I get paid nothing by anybody for any of the sponsor type things that I say on here. Not from Lotro. No. Standing Stone Games doesn't even acknowledge I exist. And not from Folgers either, or even my hat. I do this because I enjoy playing Lord of the Rings online, and I enjoy streaming games. It's what I do. I've been doing streaming for, somebody said the other day, I think it was like 14 something years. They had looked it up on my YouTube, and I was like, holy crap, have I done videos that long? It's hard to believe. Of course, 764, I think it was, maybe 765 subscribers. Apparently in this world, if you look beautiful, which I don't, people will subscribe to you like nothing at all. You can get on there and literally go blah 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 blah, and if you're a beautiful person, people go, oh, subscribe. But if you work really hard and do stuff, you know, like this and all, yeah, they don't hit subscribe. They'll leave a like, they'll leave a comment, they'll come back, watch your video every week waiting for the new one to come out. They won't hit that subscribe because I'm not a beautiful person. I understand. I accept these things. Let's see here.
Our mission is dire.
You're not from here. That much is clear. You say that, I don't know why I use that kind of like, what are you doing kind of tone, but anyway. You say the Thane Ordlak has requested you aid us with our troubles. What troubles do you speak of? Ah, Stoke is under siege and Ordlak rallies to Reeve Frithold's aid? Then indeed I have a task for you. We've had some small troubles with brigands here, mainly poor folk from the Stone Deans, I think in search of food, but they have become dangerous. These wayfarers have stolen food and other goods from the people of Osserle. Perhaps you could reclaim these things. They have been seen encamped in the western fields at sundry times. Okay, so I think I got a quest. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's out there. Anybody else over here at Osserle have anything for me? I don't really know. We'll mount up and run through the town, see if it shows up on the mini-map, because they never felt that it would be, you know, advantageous to look at this map and have it show where the quests are. No. You must run around and get within 10 feet of everything to know if there's a quest for you. By golly, we will have none of that easy stuff. No. How dare you want things to be, you know, easy and accessible? No. You youngins these days and wanting everything given to you. I've always loved the music and audio in this game. Audio, the video, the visuals, I'll figure out how to speak English eventually. I've only spoken it for 51 years, but I'm going to get it right eventually. Such an incredible game, and the immersion is wonderful. And it really is. I've said this so many times, but it is worth saying again. Lord of the Rings Online is not your typical MMORPG. Not by a long shot. This is a very, very story-based MMO. And by that I mean that the importance in the game is the story. And it's more than just what you've read in the books or seen in the movies. They've built on top of that. You're not the main hero by any means, because that's already written. But you play big parts in other things that are going on around the main theme of the books and all. But that being said, the thing that sets it apart from other MMOs is other MMOs, it's all about leveling and getting gear and killing things so you can level more to get more gear, so you can kill things to level more to get more gear. That's the whole gist of MMORPGs. Whereas in this game, it's about the stories, and there's thousands of stories all throughout this game. And therefore, content that was created... Did I automatically get this? Because it's not showing up here. What the heck? Is that... No, there it is. Okay, I've already got this. So, content that was made like 16 plus years ago, level 1, 10, and up to 50, is just as relevant as content that was made just yesterday. It really doesn't get old. The graphics and such and so forth may be a little old, but the content isn't. It's just as relevant today as it was 16 years ago. And the reason I bring this up is there's so many new people coming to Lord of the Rings Online, and they look at it the same way as they do as all the other MMOs they've played before, and they want to buy all the expansions and race up to the current expansion because, you know, in other MMOs, the best content is the newest content. That's not necessarily the case in Lord of the Rings Online. I'm not saying the newest content isn't fantastic. I'm saying that it's no better than the content that was 16 years ago, because it's about the story again. So don't feel like coming into this game and racing to the end is what you need to do. You're really doing yourself a disservice if you do that. Play through the game from level 1 up. And don't just go up to a quest giver. Take the quest, open your map, and look for what they want you to go do. That, again, you're missing the whole point if you do that. Read the quest dialogue. I know. That is completely foreign to anybody who's played any MMO before. You don't read the quest dialogue in other MMOs because it's just crap. There's no reason you would do it. Go get me 4 hooves. You know, it's BS crap. And that's not the case in Lord of the Rings Online. If you aren't reading the quest dialogues, you're totally missing the game and probably will not have fun playing it. Just being completely honest. Because when you put it up against other games in the genre, other games where you just take the quest, open the map, find the little dots, run to them, do the thing, come back, turn the quest in, they outperform this game 100 times fold. That's not what this game is about, and you'll get bored very quickly in this game if that's what you do. It's about the story, interactions, and everything. That's what makes this game awesome. I have rambled for a long freaking time. We're at 14 minutes already. I am on a roll this morning on rambling. How many more of these brigands do I need to get? Have I already gotten all of them? Well, we got Slayer Deed. I like slaying. Let's slay. Slaying we go. In Lord of the Rings Online, they have a thing called deeds. It's like achievements in other MMOs. But the cool thing about deeds is that some of the deeds, not all of the deeds, but some of the deeds will give you what's called virtue experience. And virtue experience goes towards these little, see the little blue bar there? That's an experience bar. So this screen has 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 times 7. Good Lord, I gotta do math. 21, I think? 21 different experience bars. And this one, you see how it's got that green on the back of it? That's because I've clicked on it. If I click on this one, that one's green, so I'm going to click on this one again. That's the current one that my virtue experience is going towards. So this little experience chart is going bing, bing. And those go up only when you get virtue experience. And a number of the deeds, not all, I wish they all did, give virtue experience. So that's why you want to go do deeds and Slayer deeds. The whole point of this ramble, squirrel! The whole point of this ramble is that Slayer deeds typically give you virtue experience. At least the advanced version. You have to go through the basic version to open up the advanced version, which, let me boil that down to numbers for you. Kill 100 so that you can kill 200 of the same thing again to get the advanced one finished. That's generic. It changes where you're at, but usually when you get up to this point, that's what it is. This level, I mean. And then the advanced one usually gives you virtue experience. For some reason, I don't know why, they don't give virtue experience on every single one of them. Hey, you go take that up with the designers. I have no idea what's going in their heads. That nothing's consistent on that basis. But usually the advanced one will give you virtue experience. So that's why I like doing Slayer deeds. Alright, we gotta go turn this quest in, I'm sure. Yep, Osterley. Let's head back to Osterley. We'll kill everything as we go along. And pick up anything we can. What was that remote quest? Just bring the note. Okay, we found a note apparently. I didn't realize I had found a note. Probably on one of those brigands back there while I was rambling. If you appreciate the ramblings, I feel sorry for you. But if you appreciate the ramblings, please head over to youtube.com/Pharaoh1. It's all right down there. Hit the subscribe, help me get to 1,000, because YouTube doesn't consider you to actually be worth anything at all if you don't have at least 1,000 subscribers. You can have well over 4,000 viewed watch hours from unique viewers in the past 365 days, but if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you are not worth our time. That's what YouTube tells us. You gotta love them, don't you? You just gotta love them. And you may ask, what is that going to get me? Not a damn thing, but I really enjoy leveling up my streaming stuff. I say leveling up because that's how I look at it. Over on Twitch, I've leveled up a number of times and become, what do they call me? I think I'm an affiliate on Twitch. And leveled up my YouTube so far to where that I'm a partner. I may have those two swapped. I don't know. Do you see anything on the wall? There's no plaques from either one of them. So I mean, I don't know. It's just what I do because it's fun. And you know, does Twitch pay me? Once in a blue moon, I'll get a payout of $50. Woo! Yeah, I get that maybe once a year. I think it is. Maybe once or twice. It's depending on how many times people watch advertisements or spin the little bits or do the subscription thing, of which, by the way, if you haven't seen the thing up above, you get one free one by having an Amazon Prime account. So use that on any Twitch person, streamer that you actually enjoy watching. I'm not saying use it on me, but if you enjoy somebody's Twitch stream, use your free Prime.
What brings you
them.
to these lands?
What is this? There are few who can read among the people of the mark, especially among my folk. It is strange that one such as those robbers would bear such a thing. I do not like the tenor of this message. As you might have presumed already, these seem to be orders directing these brigands to stir trouble among us. Look here. It is signed with an S. Could this be the work of Saruman? I bet.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
This is dire news if Saruman seeks to undermine our people. You should take this note to Thane Ordlac. He will wish to know what has transpired. He is young, but he is wise. And also,
will you aid
you
the
returned.
Horse Lords?
Yes, I just talked to you, but now you're surprised that I returned. I was uncertain that you truly cared about the people of our village. I am glad that I was wrong. Take this reward for your efforts. Alright, so did that open up some quests here, maybe? Maybe? We'll go talk to the Thane. Reeve, whatever the hell he is. Thane, he's a Thane, I believe. and see if that opens up more quests at this quest hub. I didn't even check this morning. Now that I think about it. Yeah, there's one person on right now in the kinship. You know, it's super early here in the morning in the U.S. It's 7:17 a.m. here, U.S. Central Time. We do have members all around the world, though. It's just mainly in the U.S., so that's why I'm almost the only person online. But you can see the online status, if we sort it, we have to go back 3 pages. 3 pages of members before we get to anybody that is logged in a day or more ago. So, pretty active, just not many people online right now. There we are. Let's go talk to Ordlek.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Duzig sent you with this note. Let us take a look at it. It appears, my friend, that we have a traitor among us. This note implies that one of my retainers may be in league with Saruman.
Greetings! If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
Why is he so chipper about, in his tone when I just told him he's got a traitor? Anyway, if indeed one of my retainers is a traitor, this could bode ill for any effort we make to bring aid to Stoke. I will continue my muster, but I must ask you to investigate this villainy. If you would, speak with Kanoff, one of my most trusted lieutenants. I have need of Dudzig's assistance, but Kanoff can guide you during your investigation. You may find him near the mill here in Osserley. Alright, let's go find this person. By the way, let me know if the audio is good or not. It seems a little loud in my ears right now on in my headphones on the music, but y'all let me know in the chat if it is too high and I will lower it. Sometimes what I hear is not exactly what y'all hear. What is this? Nuisance. Defeat goblin skirmishers near Osserley. Half-orcs are not the only servants of Saruman riding through the fields of the Broadacres. Goblin skirmishers ravage the landscape, burning the grazing lands. You should defeat the goblin skirmishers who scout the plains near Osserley. Okay. I have no issue with that. Sounds like fun to me. Where are we supposed to go for this person? Yeah, we'll get on our mount. We'll get there faster. I like the foreboding sound of this music right now.
What brings you to these lands?
Dugsid told me of the assistance you have already wrought. I will welcome your aid now and grant you any information you need to find the traitor in our midst. If it is true that the orders were given by Saruman the White, then it may be that you can find more information among the half-orc scouts who harry our lands. They ride hither and thither, among the plains to the west. And that was it. That's all he gave me. Okay, doesn't look like anybody else popped up with any extra quests, so we'll go out here and we'll kill bad guys. Did I go the wrong way? I did, but it's okay, because we'll just jump the fence, go up the hill, jump the other fence or wall, and then we're out here. We're all good. Alright, so we need to go do stuff. Is this all part of the same thing? Doesn't look like it. We need to go down here and kill some stuff then as well. But while we're out here, we need to look for the gobby gobs on their mounts. Oh, we got something else. The leaders of the half-orcs near Osserley are particularly dangerous, attacking without hesitance any who cross their paths. They should defeat the leaders, you should defeat the leaders even, of the half-orcs near Osserley, hopefully sending the scouts into chaos. Alright, sounds like a fine deed to do. Request, I should say. These are these mounted mobs as part of the Riders of Rohan expansion. Was a thing for like what they call mounted combat, and you have what's called a war steed, which runs much faster than your normal mount, and it's a highly buggy mechanic that if the server's having any issues whatsoever, which their servers have issues all the time with lag, if it's having issues, you'll start rubber banding all over the place, and honest to God, it takes forever to kill anything when you're on mounted combat anyway. So it's much... You knocking stuff around, boy? My cat back there. It's much easier to literally just get off your mount and kill them. If you're ranged combat, like I am on this Loremaster, for melees, it's a pain in the ass. I'm sorry to tell you. You're going to have to use mounted combat and joust the mobs, and you'll probably hate every bit of mounted combat in Lord of the Rings Online's Riders of Rohan expansion. But fret not, because they learned that it's crap and stopped using it in the expansion right after this one. So you only have to deal with mounted combat for one expansion, and I do want to point out, the stories are really good in Riders of Rohan expansion, so it's worth dealing with the crappy mounted combat. Boy, what is your deal? Stop destroying the blinds. Goofy cat, my God. I have a massive Maine Coon cat. And I do mean massive. And he's cute and adorable, but he's still a cat. And he does cat things that will annoy you. He'll probably visit us here in a little while. Goofy, what are you doing? He's in, it's early morning and I'm psycho mode, so he's going to zoom me around the house here shortly, I'm pretty sure. He's giving me the I'm crazy look right now. Crazy eyes. Anybody who has a cat knows exactly what I'm talking about. Alright. Yeah, the other thing about the war steeds is, again, I said they're super fast. So whenever the servers are actually working properly, they're fantastic to use to get around areas. You just have to be aware that when the servers start lagging, which they do a lot, you're going to have to get off of them and go back to your ordinary mount. Unfortunate. They're going to fix it. They say they are, so I believe them. They're going to fix those servers eventually. Where is the dude we're coming over here for? I mean, there's a circle on my map, so surely... I don't understand that. Honestly, I'm just being serious here. You look at my mini-map, why doesn't the mini-map show this circle that's right here on the big map? So I have to constantly go back to the big map to see it. I don't understand that. But it's okay, because when I mentioned, you know, the employees going back and choosing an area to play through each year and finding things that need to be fixed and all, so that, you know, to make better quality of life, one of their head designers, Made of Lions, informed me that they play their game, damn it, don't tell us that we don't play our game, and I play tons of alts, so I see all this stuff. So, you know, obviously the fact that the mini-map doesn't show you the stuff that's on the main map, so you have to constantly open the main map, go like this all the time. Obviously, Made of Lions thinks that is a perfectly awesome normal thing, because he plays multiple alts through the game all the time, and he knows all this stuff, and he would have fixed it already. So obviously, I'm just a stupid customer. That's got to be what it is. Gotta love that Napoleon syndrome. I know more than you. I am a god. We got all those. We still got something out here, though. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stop going over to the Lotro forums. The employees seem to have some sort of God syndrome going on. They think that their customers are stupid, and they know better than their customers, and we're just silly for going over there and posting anything. So yeah, I'm probably done with the Lotro forums. Maid of Lions put the nail in that coffin. Ah, you stupid thing. I mean, the simple fact that it's 100 times better to get off of your war steed and do the mounted combat than it is to actually use the war steed and do mounted combat after 16 years of the game being out should tell you right there that Mr. Maid of Lions, I don't care how many alts you play, if you've played through Riders of Rohan even once and thought that your mounted combat system is perfectly viable, then you are a liar. If your system is so bad that people opt to not even use your system to do what that system was designed to do, then you have failed. And if you're so arrogant to think that you know better, even though all your customers do complete opposite, well, then there's no hope for you. And that's all I gotta say about that. Squirrel! Am I bitter? No. Just tired of trying to help people that don't give a shit about your help. That's all. I'm just a stupid customer that doesn't know better and spends hundreds of dollars on this game. I clearly don't know what I want and what's wrong and what's right. I need them to tell me what's right because I'm stupid. I need to go back and screenshot that reply he made saying that he plays multiple alts through all the old content, and therefore he knows what's right and wrong, and they don't need to go check on this stuff. I need to make a screenshot of that and put it up on my thing just like I do with the squirrel. And every time I see something that's blatantly stupid and wrong in the game, just hit that and point out and go, he knows better, everybody. We're dumb. We think that is wrong, and he says it's right. So we're just dumb customers. What's up, Mr. CB? I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Don't let my anger get you down.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You are mighty indeed to have faced and defeated the leaders of the half-orcs. Is there nothing you fear? You found a note upon one of the creatures? Let me see it. This is not good. Not good at all.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Like that right there. I'm going to get up on this soapbox, and I'm going to point this out. Tell me why. Tell me why, Maid of Lions. Tell me why you have clicked on this guy over and over.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
And said, that is perfectly good design that this NPC, when I click on him, gives me a random stupid voiceover that has nothing at all, nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. What business do you have with the so-and-so? Well, you gave me a quest. I came over here to turn the quest in.
Will you aid the horse
Will
lords?
you aid the horse lords? Well, I'm already aiding them. Remember, you gave me the quest.
What brings you to these lands?
What brings you to these lands? You gave me the quest just a while ago. I told you that the Reeve sent me over here to do stuff, and you gave me a quest, and you don't remember now?
Our mission is dire.
Well, okay, your mission is dire.
Will you aid the Horse
Well,
Lords?
I've told you before I'll aid the Horse Lords. That's perfectly normal, Madeline. You've played through thousands of alts and gone through this so many times, and those voiceovers are so perfectly normal for you. There's no way you would play through this again on your 1 millionth alt and gone, that's stupid. That's just dumb. No, it's perfectly normal to have voiceovers that say stupid shit over and over, just
Will you
random
aid the
crap.
Horse Lords?
But hey, there's probably a setting I can go into in the settings and turn that voiceover off. Oh crap, that's right, because I've actually played the game multiple times on multiple alts, and I know that if I turn that voiceover off for him saying stupid shit, when I go into an instance where the narrator actually says important shit, that doesn't play, because in your mind, Made Alliance, you think that you should have stupid shit voiceovers tied to the exact same setting in your audio setup that you have your narrator voiceover set up on, which is completely important to the game. So anybody who's played through got tired of these stupid voiceovers and turned that off, they don't even know they've been missing the actual good voiceover, the narration when they go into instances, because nothing tells them that it was connected. They just didn't know until one day they turn it back on. They go into an instance and go, "Whoa, there's narration? I didn't know there was narration. Have I been missing this in the hundreds of instances I've done up to this point?" But it's perfectly normal, Made Alliance, because you've done thousands of alts and played through it, so this must be good design. Must be. I'm stupid customer. I don't know better. I just don't. Thank God you're there to tell me that this is perfectly good. I confess to surprise that you live still, for the foul half-orcs are not without skill. Nevertheless, you've done some good for the Broadacres, even if you found naught upon their remains to implicate the traitor. I should say well done and offer you a reward. And as soon as you click on me with another question, I'll act like I've never talked to you before.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
You should bring this note to Thane Ordlac at once. It contains information that he must see. Do not delay. Alright, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to talk to Reed, and I'm sure he's going to open up with some sort of saying that acts like he's never seen me before. Because that's normal and good design. No way that that's bad. I've played through thousands of alts, and I've done that every time and thought it was perfectly normal. I'm going to shut up now and play the game. It's not going to happen. Mr. Ordlac, I have important news. The person you sent me to seems to have memory issues. Every time I talk to him, he says the same shit over and over. Acts like he doesn't even know that he talked to me a moment ago.
Welcome, my friend.
What? Welcome, my... You know me. I've been here before. You gave me quests. Why are you saying welcome, my friend? What?
Welcome and well met, my friend.
My God, I think I figured it out. This whole village is made up of idiots. I think I know why Saruman is trying to get rid of them. Greetings, Lorunder. How goes your hunt? Hey, now you know who I am. You found another note? Let me see it. Ha! These brutes think to murder my wife within my very home? These half-orcs were careless indeed to be carrying these orders upon their persons. Well, we shall take advantage of this, to be sure. I just told him...
Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
I just told him that the orcs are planning to murder his wife, and he was upset. And then I clicked the thing to go to the next question. He's like, "Greetings! How are you doing?" Huh. These oafs dare to consider the murder of my wife? And in my own home, no less. But we shall just have to make them rue their impudence even. Speak with Dudsig. He shall give you the key to my home. Go to Lufa and stay with her. When the villains come to perform their heinous act, you shall dispatch them, because I, her husband, who's very concerned about her, am not going to go over and make sure to take care of those bad guys. I want to send you, Mr. Stranger, to go over there and take care of them while I sit here and assume that you did it and my wife is perfectly fine. Nay, do not look at me so. Lufa is the daughter of Gilsling and granddaughter of Gizzle, Thane of Garsfield. My marriage to her sealed the alliance between our houses. How do you think it would look if I were to let her perish at the hands of her? Oh my God, seriously. Nay, I doubt not your talents, my friend. He literally is only concerned with how it will look if his wife gets killed. He is not concerned about his wife getting killed. What a douchebag. What an absolute douchebag. Alright, let's go save his wife that he doesn't care about. Where's she at? Down that way. I will say one thing. The audio engineers don't need to play through the game at all on even one alt. They got it. They nailed it. The audio engineers are perfect. Give them a raise. They deserve more money.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What business have you? Dude, you were the person I started with in this village. Aye, indeed I have the key, and here it is. It is a brilliant plan. I think that my Thane has considered. Well, then you're an idiot. How best to deal with the situation than to have you confront the villains in his own home, where you may better protect Lady Lufa. Thane Ordlak's home is just up the road leading to the mead hall, if you have not already taken note of it. My Thane's life is in danger, and I'm going to stand here and guard this piece of dirt. This is a great plan. You, stranger, you go take care of her. I'm going to be the inept guard and stand here and assume that it gets done. There will be no issues, I am sure of it. You've got this handled, person for whom I do not know who you are each time you come and say hi to me. My Thane's wife will be perfectly safe. Where the heck am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Is her house like literally behind him and they acted like it was like way up the road or something? Yeah, it is. It's right here. God, you can't make this up. You just can't make this up. Hit the subscribe. You can come back and enjoy the craziness with me every Saturday.
Time is short, and so is hope.
Who are you? Ah, my husband sent you? Well, then you've got to be a normal person. Is he afraid that his trophy might be lost? She knows. She freaking knows. Please, do not mind my words. They are born of sorrow. I hate my husband. I should be glad of some company.
We stride
you could do
into a
me a
danger that we
favor?
cannot hope to overcome.
Would you go and kill him for me? That would be grand. You wonder why I grieve so? I am recently wed to Thane Ordlak. I know, I've heard it's pretty pathetic. But here I have not found love. Alas, I must call his home mine, yet I do not recall that he has ever come to this house since we were married. Truly, even did he show his love to me, I do not think I could be consoled, for my heart does not care for him as it should. Would you bring me a cup of wine from the table? Oh, she's going to get sloshed. If you are willing to hear my tale, then I shall need the refreshment to soothe my thirst. She's like, screw this, my husband's a dick. I don't like this marriage. Get me some wine. I need more wine. Hurry. What the hell is wrong with you? Alright, let's get her some wine.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Thank you. You have shown me a kindness, and I love my wine. If you wish to know why I grieve so as the wife of such a young and handsome Thane, it's because he's a dick. It's because my heart belongs to another. I'm only wed to Ordlak because my father desired an alliance with Osterle. I do not think my father would have promised me to Ordlak if he knew the lonely life I would lead here, but it is done now. Ordlak visited Garsfeld often in the past year, ingratiating himself something. One day, not long before the orcs began openly roaming the mark, he came professing his love. Yay! I'm so sure that Maid of Lions played through 100 alts and was okay with the fact that the text that comes up goes by so fast that even a speed reader can't read it. He thought that was normal. There's no way anything could be wrong. He's played through on 1,000 alts, people. It's perfectly normal that the stuff that's actually relevant to the story you can't read, and they don't have voiceovers for it. So you have to go over here to your chat, and you have to go back and read it after they get done talking. Let's see if I can read it now. One day, not long before the orcs began openly roaming the mark, he came professing his love for me and asking for my hand in marriage. My father Gisling believed that Ordlac was sincere and saw in our union the opportunity for an alliance against the orcs. He granted Ordlac my hand. What my father did not understand is that my heart already belonged to Torferth, son of Thane Tordlag of Torsbury. A lot of Tors going on in those names. I begged father not to require me to wed Ordlac, but it was to no avail. He told me that I was young and that I would learn to love the Thane as he loved me. Alas! Since I came to this place, Ordlac has put me aside with seeming indifference, like a trophy for the wall. I do not recall him even visiting this home that is supposed to be ours. How can I learn to love a man who has rent my heart from my breast and left me a lonely and hollow shell of a woman? The worst part is that Torferth believes that I married Ordlac willingly. When he learned of our marriage, he was angered, believing that I had betrayed him. There have been moments when I felt that I would rather die than continue in this miserable life. Alright, so now we actually got to read the story. Let's go on.
The Dunlendings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
The Dunlendings rally to the banner of the... That's totally relevant to what we're talking about right now, I think. Not? Now do you understand why I grieve? I will abide by my father's wishes, for I love him, would not be disobedient even for my own sake, but I begin to feel like I will become old from sorrow and loneliness before my time. I do have one request to ask of you, though. If you continue to Torsbury, as you say you must, would you bring this, my favor, to Torferth? He thinks me unfaithful, and I wish him to know that my heart still belongs to him, and that if this dick ever dies, I'm going straight over to his house, and we're going to drink a lot of freaking wine, even though we may never fulfill our heart's desires. Alright, I feel very sorry for you, Lufa.
The minions of Orthanc are growing stronger in these lands.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it true that the enemy shall attempt to take my life tonight? It would be good to know that you will remain with me then. Will you stay and guard the door? Yeah, I'll stay. I mean, I'm more loyal than your husband is. Will you check the door and windows after I retire? Perhaps if they are secured, you will have no need to risk your life on my behalf. No. I'm going to be here. I'm going to kill the bad guys because that's what I do.
Brigands out of the Stone Deans plot to murder Lady Lufa, the young wife of Thane Ordlac of Osserley. The Thane has devised a plan of his own that appears to heartlessly use his wife as bait for the trap.
That was the narrator. Notice how it was relevant to what we're doing right now. I wouldn't have heard that if I turned off the stupid voiceovers. I'm sure Maid of Lions has noticed that on his thousands upon thousands of alts that he plays through the content on. Obviously, we're stupid thinking that it's bad. Window and door are securely locked. Good. And Lufa is sound asleep. She has drank tons of wine and she is done for the day. Hey, look, bad guys. There you go. There you go. All of y'all, you're done. Alright, let's see. What do you got here, buddy? You have found a dagger covered with a slimy black substance. Hey, Lufa, there are some bad guys here. What happened? Did the brigands indeed try to kill me? Yeah, they did.
I hope we will find aid in time.
I sure hope we will, too. I am unharmed. Is that all of them? Are there any hiding in the shadows? You saved my life. How may I repay you? Well, let me get you some wine, and I'll get you a horse, and let's take you to the person who actually loves you, and not this pathetic person that's calling himself your husband.
The Tunlendings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Yes, that's so relevant. I cannot thank you enough, Lorunda. Had you not come, I would have certainly perished.
We stride into a danger that we cannot hope to overcome.
You tell me about that. I cannot thank you enough. If you had not come, I would surely have perished. Perhaps I have misjudged Ordlac. I did not think him capable of caring for anyone other than himself, and even less capable of truly loving anyone, including himself. But perhaps I was wrong. Are you kidding me? Because I'm here and saved you, now all of a sudden you think that that piece of crap in the mead hall actually cares about... My God. Why would he send someone so bold and valiant to protect me if he did not have some spark of compassion within him? Because he doesn't want you to die, he'll look bad if you die. I do not believe I ever will love him, but perhaps there is hope that my grief and loneliness may be lessened in the days to come. I'm going to drink more wine and keep telling myself that it's all going to be fine. Return now to Dudsig and let him know that you have done your duty. The brigands are vanquished and I am safe. He will want to see that dagger as well, I think. Maybe I should show the dagger to him up close. I'm just saying. Clearly a horrible person. Clearly. Okay, let's go see the thing. Hold it. I'm supposed to bring that to Dudsig, not the thing. Okay, yeah, that's right. The husband doesn't care. Let's take him over here to Dudsig. By the way, this mount that looks super cool. I got that in the Halloween thing. They always name things different because for some reason they don't want it to match exactly whatever the event is. So instead of Halloween event, it's the Fall Fest or something. I don't know. Some designer probably came up with that idea. But I call it the Halloween event. Got this horse over at the Halloween event. Super cool looking. No, you can't do anything to win it. They make you pay mithril coins for it. You know, it is what it is. Would have been nice if you could have actually done stuff to earn it.
Will you aid the horse lords?
What? Oh, you startled me. Thought I had seen a spirit. The brigands have been put down and Lady Lufa is safe. That is well, for if she had perished, we would likely have seen war with Garsfield. Now let us see that dagger.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Good. Thank you for letting me know for the 100th time. This poison upon the blade of this dagger is secreted by the slugs that dwell in the marshes to the east. It is quite deadly and must be collected with much care. Perhaps that is where the leader of these brigands skulks. If so, he should be dealt with. Perhaps if you are able to dispatch him, his followers will return to the Stone Deans and leave us in peace. Interesting. Interesting. So that's what you think I should do while y'all stand here and, you know, contemplate what you're going to eat for the day. Okay, so we'll just go out here and head left, basically. These people at Osterley seem like some really inept idiots. I'm just saying. Alright, we got us another little remote quest pop up. While you're hunting for the leader of the brigands, you might assist the people of Osterley by clearing the poisonous slugs out of the marshes. And we also, since that bird over there has a ring above his head, we will kill him and get another remote quest from that. There we are. Maddened marsh crows from the Woodfin have crossed the Entwash into the marshes east of Osterley, attacking everything they see. You should drive off the drog-maddened, what a word, marsh crows from the marshes. Alright. Anytime you see a little glowing ring above a mob's head, that means it's got a remote quest associated with it. You kill it and you get the quest. There's somebody named Eldnoth. I think I'll kill him. I've been waiting for you, friend. Of the Foragoil, or whatever the hell that means. Well, glad you waited around for me to kill you, idiot. Alright, what else we got? Stuff over this way. I think we finally found a slug. Gotta get closer. A little lightning to the slug head and he's dead. Mr. Crow, have some fire. Is that good? Is that good for you? Here, have a little lightning too. There you go. Too far away, dang it. Stop flying away from me. There we are. These things are way too sparse. I have to really move around to find each one. Do I not have any coffee on this guy? Well, that's annoying. Hold on a second. Shared storage, food and drink, coffee right here. Let's get some coffee into this. What the hell just happened there? It lagged and took it away from me off of my icon. Mouse cursor. There, I'll get the right word eventually. You know I will. And why do we use the coffee? Because we will move 5% faster. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. My hair is blowing in the wind with this 5% faster speed. My God, where's all the bad guys? We need more bad guys. There's not nearly enough bad guys out here. No, of course. My melee strike there wasn't working. It's a bug with the that strike thing. Sometimes it stops allowing it to work. We don't need those anymore. We need the slugs. But all we're finding is the crows. We need slugs. Where are the slugs? Hey, Dumbbutt is back again. Let's kill him again. It was fun the first time. Let's do it again. I've been waiting for you again! We'll come back by and kill him again later on. I'm sure he'll be waiting for me again. There's nothing unnormal with that at all. People just respawn and wait for you. At least we found one of our slugs. Hey, there's another slug. We're on a roll. Come on, shoot. I have an invalid target. Why? Because the server is lagging. I haven't changed targets, but look, it allows me to do it now. My invalid target became valid. What? You know, and the thing with that is like, okay, I get it. The server has lag issues. It really has lag issues. We know that. We've dealt with that for many years. But tell me, why does it throw away the fact that I told it to do the ability? Why wouldn't it just keep that queued so when the server unlags, it does it? Instead of telling me you need a valid target. I don't need a valid target. I just need you to do the ability when the server catches up. I probably haven't played enough alts yet to find out that that's perfectly normal. That's probably what it is. It's probably my fault. I'm a dumb customer, not a designer that knows that it's perfectly normal for you to have to hit the button 1,000 times whenever the server is lagging. Am I going to keep this up? Probably. Doesn't change the fact that I love the game and that I'll tell people to play the game. Look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times, and it found out that it was a valid target. It's perfectly normal. But no, I still love the game very much. I can't let the fact that some pompous employee that thinks his crap doesn't stink, you know, doesn't seem to understand, get in the way of loving the game. I can't do that. I'm not going to allow that to happen. I will still love the game. And it's already in use. There it goes. See, this is different. This actually works the way it should work. When you're using a node, a harvest node, and you click the button to harvest it, the server's lagged, so it can't do it. But whenever it unlags, it goes ahead and does it. That's what it should be doing for the abilities. There's no reason that I should have to tell the server 100 times that I want to do something before it actually says, okay, I'll let you do it now. It should have queued it from the first time. And whenever the server unlags, do the ability. Don't forget that I told you to do something. That's just annoying. I can't think of why anybody would want to have something just throw away the commands you tell it. I can't imagine anywhere that that is a good outcome. Oh, stupid birds. I don't need you, birds. I need slugs. We need slugs to kill, not birds. This keeps telling me that there's like a big population over here when I look at the map, but there's like never any over here for some reason. Except that one. Prove me wrong, you jerk. Okay, I'm gonna get you. That time it was just me being too far away. That's why I had to click it a few times. Right now it's... Oh, what? Hold on. I usually don't have to face them for that. Did they change that? Oh, the lightning one I do have to face them. My bad. That was me. Yay, 10 of 10. We finished that. Alright, let's go turn these quests in. This was a remote quest, so it should... No, I guess it didn't auto-finish. Interesting. Let's go over here and turn this in. I really do like this mount. I like that lantern thing. I think that looks really cool. And the mount itself looks really awesome. Again, especially the way it looks, being, you know, spooky looking, that should be attainable by doing things in the Halloween event, but for some reason it's not, and you have to spend mithril coins to buy it. And mithril coins in this game basically is like real money currency. You bought the mithril coins with real money. That's how you get them. So it's basically you're buying it.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
You survived the marshes? I'm surprised. I thought I would send you over there and you'd be dead and I'd never have to hear from you again. With all the poisonous slugs, I was not sure one unaccustomed to these lands would have come out alive. You realize he's literally telling us, I sent you to die, and I'm surprised you're back. I must congratulate you, and unfortunately, the stable master over here, I owe him $1 because I betted that you wouldn't come back.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Thane Ordlac will want to thank you for your services himself. I'm sure he won't remember you, but just tell him. He awaits you in the mead hall. Do not keep him waiting long, for his summons arrived before you. That's good. Oh, too far away, apparently. Oh. Oh, man.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
First time he's ever talked to me. Ah, welcome back, my friend. I must thank you for saving my dear wife and putting an end to the brigand threat. Your efforts were unexpectedly valiant and deserving of this reward. Now, what are you going to give me? Yep. Maybe we'll take it. It's better than that fake crap. There's a stat that they had, and they decided that they just, destroy it, and it's completely worthless now. So, like, fate, you're like, don't want anything with fate. My muster is complete. I have not a large force, but my garrison is prepared to march to Stoke's defense. I suggest that you make for Torsbury at once. They are likely to be in more dire straits than Osserley. I would take as straight a route as you may, for you will not want to come there too late. I shall send Dudsig with a handful of my finest warriors to assist at Torsbury, while I myself lead the remainder of my garrison to Stoke. May fortune go with you, Lorunda. Okay. What is this here? When you come to Torsbury, you should deliver Lufa's favor to Torfirth. Yeah, of course. Tell Torfirth that her husband is a complete and utter piece of crap. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-bum. Okay, so it's that place over there. Bum 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 bum. Let's see something. Wow, we're only at 17 to 100 on the basic Slayer deed for these guys. It's going to take forever to even get the advanced version up so that I can possibly get some virtue experience. But he's here. We're going to kill him anyway. What else can we kill? Do I have I have no Slayer deeds for you, sir. You can live. Take this opportunity as we're heading over to Torsberg to kill things along the way. I wasn't going to kill you, deer, but you know that's all they're populating the area with right now, so I'm going to do it. There's what I want. Goblin Skirmisher. Why should I ever mount to do combat with mounted combat enemies? Somebody please tell me. Yes, right away from me. You're gonna die anyway. Walnut branches. I can see from here that Torsberg is torched. I think they should have noticed that in Osterley, because I'm pretty sure the distance from here to there, they would have seen the flame or the smoke and everything billowing from that town. So they're clearly not really concerned about their neighbors. But I mean, again, we are talking about a village that's ran by a Thane that the only reason he wanted me to go save his wife was because he thought it would look bad if she got killed. He really didn't care about her. It's just, you know, don't make me look bad type thing. Honestly, the other reason to kill the deer out here is I'm getting hides from them for crafting purposes. I do hate that they stun me, though. That's annoying. You know what I should do? I should turn on my wood tracking, since that's what I'm actually getting out here. Might as well have that up. Is there, yeah, generally just down this way. So you see on the mini-map, the little blue arrow, that's pointing towards where the next harvest node would be for the wood. That's why I turned the wood tracking on. Let's see here. Pissed off his dying words was because he couldn't get to me to stun me at least once before he fell. By the way, speaking about those audios, things like that, they have a really, really neat feature in this game that I want to show y'all if you've never noticed it before. You hit Alt-R, it brings up this filter panel. You have a thing here for items, one for quests, so if you get quests that are annoying and keep popping up over and over, you can throw it in there and it'll stop coming up. And you have sounds, and if you hit record, and hear, like, let's hear that, like the deer goes. Ugh. You record, and then you stop it after you get that, then you can find it in there, and you can drag that over to filtered. You'll never hear that audio again. You'll notice here their stupid loot box crap. I dragged that in here as soon as I get one, and I stopped getting them because they will fill up your inventory with that crap, and I'm not going to go buy keys for that. Nope. So yeah, Alt-R is your filter window. I wish they had that in more MMOs. That is a really cool feature. No, leave that alone. It really annoys me. I don't have the ability to mine ore. That's prospecting. I don't have that ability, but yet when you click the button, there's a button you can click that will target the nearest actionable item. When I click that button, it'll give you anything that's actionable around you, even if you cannot do anything with it. So even though I was trying to go get the wood that I can do something with, there was a ore deposit that was closer, so it gave me that. And I'm like, Urgh. But I'm positive. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm positive that Made Alliance on his 1 millionth alt playthrough will be like, that's stupid. Why can I click on stuff, or why does it give me stuff to be clicked on when I hit that button that I can't do anything with? And he'll fix it then. Until then, it's perfectly normal and fine, everybody. It's fine. You've discovered Tordag's camp. Apparently, Tordag was forced to retreat from Torsbury, for this is his encampment. Torsbury is overrun, and the people have retreated south and east. That would have been a great point
What
for a
business
narration
have you with the Rohirrim?
voice. What is this you bring me? I recognize it. This belongs to Lufa, daughter of Gisling. But did she not wed Ordlac of Oswey? Well, Torfirth, I hate to tell you this, but Ordlac's a dick. And she doesn't like him, and he could care less about her. He just doesn't want people to think badly about him if she gets killed. So, yeah, she wanted me to bring this to you. By the way, she's drinking tons of wine. I think she might need some intervention. You say that she did not wed him out of love? Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Alas, that we should be torn apart for politics and alliances. I will treasure this and swear if Ordlac does not bring her joy, he shall feel the taste of my steel. I am sorry I should not speak so harshly before you. No, speak harshly. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay with this. You don't have a follow-up. Alright, whatever. What do we got up here? Tordag!
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Are you blind? Can you not see that we are in the midst of war, Council? I have not the time to... What? The signet of Torsbury? That can only mean that Stoke is under siege. May Saruman the White burn forever in the fires he has kindled. Curse his mangy hide.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Hey, my worsted just leveled. That's what that little thing was you saw with that little doodle-doo going around my character. Bah, Frithild will have to wait. I have lost Torsbury. Nay, I'm not disloyal. Whatever it may seem, I just know Frithild. She can hold fast without me, I should know. Look at my nose. She broke it herself, she did. Yeah, I know, I heard about it. It was pretty awesome. We will attend to Stoke, do not worry. But first I must reclaim my town. I cannot bandy words any longer. Bandy words, that's a word that people use all the time. I cannot bandy words any longer. My son Torfirth is in charge of gathering information we can use to form our counter-assault. Speak with him and help him as you may. The sooner Torsbury belongs to us, the sooner we can drive Saruman's lackeys back to Isengard. Indeed. Let me go take care of these lackeys for you. Where's the guy? Is it? Oh, it's the dude down here. Okay. Oh, we got another one right here as well.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Eh? What is that? Did you not hear what I said? Massive it is, and I've seen it with my own eyes. Well, at least the shadow of it. There are terrible creatures roaming this land. In these foe down in the farthest reaches of the Fern March dwells the great whatever the hell that word says. A terrible beast. Fishermen mistake it oft for a small island, and it devours them. In the northwest of the Stone Deans there lies an ancient shrine built by the ancestors of the Dundelines. It is rumored that a demon guards it still, a creature with great long fangs. In the south of the Westfold, it is said there dwells a terrible dragon, if you can believe it. Yes, we're in the midst of an attack from Saruman's lackeys, but I've got a wise tale to give you. No one here believes me, but I know it is true. I'm a crazy old man. Don't look at me that way. As you travel throughout fair Rohan, find these creatures and slay them. Then no one will call me mad again. Note, this quest is designed for a raid of 12 players. Well, let me just go ahead and hit decline on that. Yeah, you have fun with your dragon chasing. Let's go up here and talk to Torfer.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I must ask your pardon for my father's harshness. He is a good man, but none too clever, and is embarrassed that he allowed Torsbury to fall. The Dunlendines came upon us silently in the night, and had already put the town to the torch before anyone could sound the alarm. It seemed like they came from nearly every direction without warning. Now, he plans to retake Torsbury, and has put me in charge of gathering information. I may be young, only 18 summers. I may be young, only 18 years old, but I have seen my share of battles and know the habits of the orcs. I need you to ride out to Torsbury and through the fields to the south to learn what kinds of forces are arrayed against us. With that information, we can lay the best plan for our counter-assault. Alright, so we gotta go kill 5 things. Anybody else? Just Mr. Raidman over there? Alright, let's go kill some things. Yep, pretty much kill anything. Anything, anywhere. Oh, goody, we got another quest. Let's see what this is. These are half-orc scouts ranging... There are half-orc scouts ranging the fields south of Torsbury. You should dispatch some of them. Okay. Sounds like a winner. There's also really big bison out here. Alright. He's done collecting that wood. Now let's go kill things. This, young children, is what we call kiting. It's where you make a mob mad at you, then you run away from it while it dies. It's quite an interesting mechanic in MMOs. Kind of lost these days, but it works nonetheless. Next. Oh, hold on. I'm on fire. There we are. We took care of that. Found a strange badge upon the corpse of a half-orc rider. This will be a remote quest. Here we are. May be found in the fields of something you should hunt down and defeat the captain of the half-orcs. Sounds like a winner to me. Where's he at? Over here? Let's go! Back to our big map to see where we're going, because the mini-map does not show us, but that's perfectly normal. I am been assured of that. There's nothing wrong here, nothing to see. Plenty of vaults have proven that that is fine. Let's see, there was a bad guy over here. Is he going to trot away from me now that I'm coming over to him? He's like, no, you will use mounted combat to fight me. No, I won't. There you go. There's your sign. We're almost there. Alright, what we got here? While patrolling the western fields of the Broadacres, even for Torfirth, you discovered many goblin spearmen burning and pillaging. You should drive off the goblin spearmen burning and pillaging in the Broadacres. Sounds perfectly normal. I would have done it anyway. But if I can get some credit for it, hey! Frick, he's gonna run away from me. Let's go after this one. Here's one. He's robbing and pillaging and firing flaming things. He's dead now. And there's some walnut branches. I'm gonna go cut these. If you enjoy my content, first off, there's something wrong with you, but I am glad that you do. If you would, head over to youtube.com/Verone1. It's right down there. And subscribes to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. To tell YouTube that I actually do something. And, you know, that would be awesome. You have defeated Aegor, the captain of the Half-Orc Riders in the western part of the Broadacres. I did do that. That is not as good as what we have, but we'll take a look at the visual. It looks like crap. I wouldn't put that on my worst enemy. We're going to take it anyway because we'll sell it to a vendor, of course. Because it's bound to me. Because anytime you pick something up in MMO, there's a high likelihood that it has super glue on it, and when you pick it up, it's like... damn. Well, it's bound to me now. I guess I have to keep this piece of crap. You see, children, back in the old days, we used to be able to pick anything up and give it or sell it to anybody. It was more like reality. But then it was determined that people would farm stuff and they couldn't have the idea of you know, having to do things over and over and over for long periods of time to gain anything, so they needed a way to keep you on what they call the grind. So they put super glue on all of the equipment, and then you were no longer able to simply have a friend give you something that they got from some monster they killed, because it was stuck in their bag, and the super glue just securely holding it in place. So then they didn't have to put out any new content or as often, because now you're spending all of your time going around to try to find the items that all your friends have already picked up and torched and threw into the garbage because it was super glued to their bags. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Oh, hello. Hello there, Goblin. Let me get off my mount. Yep, and you're dead. Let's get on the War Steed. We'll give y'all some War Steed time. Server's not lagging horrible that I can see right now, so maybe it'll work good. Still won't kill them near as fast, but, you know, whatever. Look at that. Look how little damage that actually did. And that. Oh, we're killing him now. Let's go for a fourth ability. Woo! Oh, man, he's almost dead. It's almost there. There's 5 abilities. We're going to kill you yet, buddy. Woo! Yeah! He's finally dead. Now, let's compare that with not being in mounted combat. There's 1. And 2. Where are you at? And he's dead. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. But I don't see how the mounted combat was better. I'm probably just not seeing it. It's got to be it. I'm clearly doing it wrong. I've figured it out. I'm doing it wrong, everybody. We finished the dudes. Oh, hey, we got something different. You discover the badge of a great goblin captain upon the corpse of one of your foes. You should hunt down and defeat the goblin captain whose badge you recovered. Now, I understand that. I totally get that we should go get that. I like that it gave me that side quest. But here's the thing. Why did that little runt have his captain's badge? Can somebody explain that part to me? Because that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I'm betting he's this one that's way the heck out here. Is that true? That can't be true. Goblin badge. Oh, there it is. It's down this way. Okay, I was wrong. Thank God. So I'm like, that's way too far to go over to do one little quest while we're doing the other quest over here. You know what I'm saying? That would be silly. Oh, I see bad guy. Patiently waiting to die. And dead. And you can see there's a warband down here as well. I usually avoid the warbands because sometimes they're a little too powerful for solo until you come back at a later level if you just for some reason want to do them all. There's our captain, I'm sure. Looks like he's got different... Oh, I see. There was flowers in front of him. It looked like he had like a blue banner on his... like on the saddle or something, but it literally was the flowers. That was pretty interesting. Get us some heavy walnut branches. Where's our guy we're supposed to kill? There he is. Don't go away. Just as I got here. It's all good. Come back. There he is. He's dead. You have hunted down and slain the owner of the goblin badge you discovered. The people of the Broadacres shall no longer fear his return. It's a shoulder piece. It's slightly better. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Does it look good? It looks like ass. Okay, we'll take it and put it on anyway because it's better stats. That was the right one, wasn't it? Yeah, that was. Alright. What else we got? We still got lots of stuff out here. What is this blinking? Warg Riders. Warg Riders. Oh, have I only killed 2 Warg Riders this whole time? Alright, let's mount up on our fast war steed and look, see if we can find some Warg Riders. That one's not a Warg Rider, but we'll shoot something at him anyway. There's the warband thing. Let me stop here. Dunley War Leader, blah 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 blah. We'll hit accept. It shows it's for a fellowship. We probably won't be able to kill him, but solo. But we'll go ahead and take the quest, so it won't keep popping it up every time he goes by. Hey, there they are. I wasn't expecting to run right into them. 9. There we are. Yep, they are following in tight formation. Let's go ahead and jump off. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, baby! Let's get us some heals going. Oh, see, there he came up. He's the big one. He just knocked the out of me. That's why I don't play with the stupid war bands. And the bad thing is they're out in the normal area where you quest, so it's like they get in the way, like that right there. I was trying to do some questing and got pummeled by a warband that was in the same area. Hold on a second. Does he count as he doesn't? Okay. Well, that sucks. That's why I haven't got the Warg Riders. Because these guys aren't War Riders. Hey, it's Nazgul or Natul or whatever again. Let's jump off of our mount and kill these guys rather than trying to war steed around with them and take him forever. You're dead. Next. He's dead. Who's left? I know you're out there somewhere. I know you are. He's waiting. There he goes. He's running around. Is that him? Nope. Here he comes. It's okay. You're dead. Alright, next. Really need Warg Riders. Too bad those aren't Warg Riders. And you're dead. It's just sad. Alright, hey, I need one more of these. That's perfect. I actually need a lot more of them for the Slayer deed, but at least I got the quest done. Let's try to avoid the stupid warband. We need to go find these Warg Riders. is we'll go, you know what we'll do is we'll go out around the warband and come back in this way near Stoke. The only reason I got on the war steed is because of the speed that it moves at. Other than that, I really wouldn't get on it. I wish my normal mount would go faster, but it does not. Even though I've paid money, real money, for the fastest mounted speed out there, that still gets you not very fast speed on an ordinary mount. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the servers always lagging, or if they wanted a reason for you to want a war steed when Riders of Rohan came out. I honestly don't know. Where are these warg riders? That's not them. Go away, goober. I'm busy. I seem to remember having trouble finding these guys the last time I came through here on another character. Alright, time to deal with the dummies. Anybody? Alright, something's destroying me. Is the warband here? Because that seems abnormal. No, they're just getting some lucky hits and they're doing range, apparently. Oh, hell, if I didn't hit the wrong mob. There we are. Come here, you dumbass. There, you're dead too. Alright, everybody's dead. We can get back on our mount and try to find these warg riders that don't exist. Why is that not a warg rider? He's riding a warg. This quest is clearly working as intended. Is there a single warg rider in this whole area? Those are defilers. They're not warg riders. I realize they're riding a warg, but they're not warg riders. They don't count. You're just a bad customer. You don't know what you're talking about. And we're all the way over here and we haven't found a warg rider. What the hell? Alright, time to deal with the dummies. They're gonna actually kill me this time. Yeah, I had too many of them follow me. None of those said warg riders. Not a single one of them. Thank God for mounted combat. Don't know how this game would be any fun without that. Remember, our mount, our war steed leveled. Forgot. So we got 3 points we can use on something. What is this? Physical mastery rating? Yeah, but we don't do physical. We do tactical. Resistance rating. Block and parry. What is this? You are able to put yourself in harm's way and absorb all incoming damage, protecting the steed while active. This lasts for what? Doesn't say what. Requires sacrifice. Hold on. It doesn't say how long this happens. We'll take it. Whoops. We gotta do other stuff first. Yeah, we'll take that as well. What the heck. Alright, and that's all we can buy. We'll apply it. That'll force us off of our steed. Then we have to get back onto our steed, because that's perfectly normal. Alright, now, where's that toggle bubble thing? Is that the one? Alright, I am toggled now. I don't know what... I don't know. Alright, let's find a bad guy. We're totally killing you fast. Stand still so I can kill you already. Why won't you die? God, I fucking hate war steed combat. There, now you're dead. That used up all of my mana to do that crap that it was doing. Hey, we got a spearman. Is that what they're calling the warg? It can't be what they're calling the warg riders. Maybe, I don't know. You know, at a certain point you just don't freaking know. You just hit the buttons and you accept it. You know what I'm saying? Just accept it. Maybe there'll be some warg riders over here at this farm. There's a farmer in here diligently doing his work, unaware of the fact that there's orcs and goblins all around him and half-orcs and stuff being slain. He's perfectly okay with that because he's got to work his farm, by golly. Hey, another spearman. See if we can find one more of those spearmen. Yeah, it's a flanker, not a spearman. Oh, that's Stoke. We're almost back to Stoke. Alright, time to mount up. I don't see anybody. Well, there's one in the far distance over there, but we'll go over to him and unmount and kill him. And it's a spearman. There we got all the spearmen. And look at that. It finally went away, so now we know it's just these 3 dots over here. Right where the warband was, in fact. Thank you, Warband, for being right there where I needed to do something for a solo quest. I'm so glad that you were there with that fellowship band that would destroy me. Thank you. Thank you so. I believe they call that working as intended. The problem is we didn't realize the intention was to annoy the out of you as a player. Where's he at? Where's he at? Is that him? No, that's not him. It's here somewhere because there's a little circle on the big map I have to go in and out of because it doesn't show up on the mini map. Freaking hell, there's the warband. Run! Run! The warband is protecting this solo quest. We'll go over this way, see if we can find a warg rider in this spot. Freaking hell, where's a warg rider? There's nothing but half-orcs out here. Should be like right there, according to the map. Nope, a half-orc, not a warg rider. Flanker, half-orc. Alright, they're all waiting around so they can gather up. That's really what the mounted mobs, whatever you want to call them, are there for. They're there to get in your way when you're trying to do something else, because they'll dart in and out like you saw those others do, until they got enough of them gathered up and they can kill you. There goes the warband. Get on the mountain ride, Clyde. Freaking warband. The ever-elusive Warg Rider does not actually exist. It just wants you to think it exists, so you'll continue to look for it. It's the quest you will never finish because the warband will kill you while you try to find it. It's now our mission in life to find this Warg Rider. If it's the last thing we do, we will find this Warg Rider. All three of them. And I ask you, if it's this hard to find these three Warg Riders, should there be a quest for it? I mean, clearly there's not enough out here to be a threat. Because I can't even find it when I'm trying to hunt them down. These just don't exist. Let me know if y'all see a Warg Rider. I'm doing my best trying to find one. Just a flanker, not a Warg Rider. Yeah, another one over here. Hiding in the bushes over there. Just a defiler, not a Warg Rider. I'm going to spend the next hour in this stream looking for 3 Warg Riders. You watch. But oh man. I wonder if I'll finish the Slayer deeds before I ever get the Warg Riders. That would be pretty damn pathetic if that happens. Oh, and you know, I've got this warband here that I clearly can't kill. The reason I take that is because it'll keep giving it to me over and over if I don't keep it. So I just keep it and then I just untrack it, like you saw there. What the actual hell? What? When did we get the word? I give up. I did what? I'm so lost on that one. So lost. I have no idea. Right now, Maid of Lions is going, told you, got him! Knew that quest was perfectly normal. Stupid customer. Because I swear to God, it said I needed 3 war riders, and I saw 3 things on the screen. I thought they blinked when I hovered over it, and now the quest is gone, like as if I finished it. And I don't understand that one to save my life. I don't know. I'm going over here to turn this quest in. It's only 8:43. You know what I want to do? I want to put some biscuits in the oven to cook. Biscuits. Wish I had some bacon. I didn't buy any bacon because bacon's stupid expensive now.
What brings you to these lands?
I don't know what brings me here. It is as I feared. They have a great array of warriors, but your news is not all bad. It appears that most of the enemy army is comprised of wild Dunlendines with whom we have much experience in battle, and half-orc raiders. If their only support is a small contingent of goblin warg riders, this should not be terribly difficult, unless you can't find them.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The news you brought me is grim, but I think there are measures we can take to even the battlefield a little. Share your report with my father and advise him to send small forays against the enemy. It may be that we can weaken their defenses before initiating a full counter-assault on Torsbury.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
No, I will not, because you keep acting like you've never talked to me before. So Torfirth believes we should make small forays against the enemy to weaken their defenses. While I can certainly see the value in such things, I believe a more direct approach would be better. Dudsig here agrees. He arrived shortly after you did. I have a task that I think better suits your talents.
Our success depends upon our strength.
I am
Will
more
you aid us?
Shut up. I am more interested in knowing how strong the forces are at Torsbury itself. We can deal with the ranging foe later. I want you to enter Torsbury if you are able and test the strength of the enemy by defeating some of their warriors. While you are there, scout the gates to determine how well they are defended. You have but to follow the road north and west and you will come upon the ruins of my town. Return to me when you have acquired a good sense of the situation there. Anybody else? Anybody else? Just you, Mr. Raid guy over there? Okay, alright. So he wants me to go over to Torsbury. I have discovered Torsbury. I hate to tell him, but Torsbury looks like it is thoroughly gone. Let's see what our remote quest is. While scouting the gates of Torsbury, you discovered wooden barricades that might be destroyed to weaken the defenses. Okay, so we'll destroy the barricades, I guess. Where's... Oh, I gotta grab the torch first. I got it. Okay. I catch on slowly, but eventually I do catch on. You're torched. You're not torched. Let me go get another torch. As soon as I kill this inept guard that had no idea I was torching things, even though he was well within vision of me, he's just waddling over to say hello. Now let's go torch this one. You too have been torched. We need to burn the third and fourth one. Why are you skulking? You're literally out in the open. I don't know why you're skulking. What is the chest? Is that just a treasure chest kind of thing? Yep, that's all it was. Where are the rest of these barricades at? The other side of town. Okay. Looks like he's got a captive there. Will they let me free? Yeah, they will. Okay. While scouting Torsbury, you discovered that the Dunlendines are holding several inhabitants captive. You should free the captive inhabitants of Torsbury. Bum 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 bum. You learned from some of the captives you rescued that there are ambassadors from each of the major Dunlendine clans in the half-orcs of Isengard within Torsbury. You should defeat the ambassadors. It's interesting how I only freed one person, and it said that from all of them I had freed, I got some information. It was weird, but we'll accept it. Boom, 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 boom. Is that another captive over there? There's a child sitting here. Oh, it's another captive. Okay, alright. These men frighten me. They dress like stags and falcons. Okay, it's interesting that you say that. Ah, didn't get to use the ability before he died. Alright, anyway. Come here, buy this guy over here. There you go. Alright. I'm actually taking a little bit of damage here. I wonder if I need to upgrade my armor. Probably do. My armor, I mean my robes and clothing and stuff. Alright, there's the two barricades I came over here for. That one is burnt. Where's the other torch? Oh, there it is. There we are. We've burnt the barricades. We need to just go through here and kill bad guys, it would appear. Is there like another... Did I miss a way up there or something? Probably did. Do 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 do. I see it now. There's two more people that I need to rescue. Here's the main entrance to the bigger area. This place is literally destroyed. I mean, it looks like a siege happened here. How did they do this with fire? See how it's like that's been crumbled. It looks like they had brought catapults and stuff, but I see no remnants of that at all. Alright, let's help this guy here. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Let me check something. Yeah, these are 90. I was going to say maybe I need to allow my experience to go again, because I've got it blocked right now with a Stone of the Tortoise. Cancels all of my experience gains because I didn't want to over-level the content, but nope, these are still at the same level. Alright, let's kill y'all. Using some abilities I never use just for the fun of it right now. Totally unnecessary to kill these things. In fact, let's do this. We haven't done this in a while. We'll use some of our stuff. Oh, we still gotta get our coffee. Let me show y'all this. This is a plugin. By the way, if you've never done any of the plugins, go out there and search for Lotro plugin compendium. It's something compendium, and you install that program and it'll allow you to put in the plugins super fast. You just load up the program, choose the one you want to add, hit the button, and bam, it's installed. This one here is called Plugin Man. Is that plug? No, it's not Plugin Manager. You're stupid. It's called Buff Monitor. And these things over here, it's kind of difficult to get it set it up the first time. I need to unlock these and hit accept. So, gotta kill a guy. I was busy explaining stuff, so of course somebody had to spawn. Oh, aren't you spiffy? There we are. So, it starts out with just one of these over here, and you know I've got a bunch of them here. So I'm going to show you how this works by deleting this one and putting it back. So I'm going to right click on one of these, go to bar, add, and you can see it added a bar down here. And then I'm going to take my coffee, I'm going to take it over and put it on that little square. Now you can see it's in that square. I'm going to click on it to use it, and you'll see there's my ability up there. It's called Energized. I'm going to right click on this, go to Effect, Add, and you can see it's over there like blinking like a cursor is where I can type. I'm going to put Energized, hit enter. Now this bar is going to track any buff up here that has the word Energized in it, and I can click on that at any time to drink another one of these from over here. So what I'm going to do with these two, because these are old, is I'm going to update them by dragging over higher level ones that I've used. That's why I unlocked the links there. I don't have any food, do I? Let me check something. I think I had my farmer cook, make food the other day. Did I make some for him? Yes, I did. Look at that. There's 50 of them right there. We'll bring that down here. Did he make any other food? The other type. There's two types. There's like cooked and trail food. I don't see the other type. Nope. Okay. But we do have the food at least, so we'll take this food and we'll put it right here. I'm going to click on it so he'll eat it. I can see it put this one up here. That is trail food. So I want to make sure this effect is correct. I'm going to go to edit. You see how it says trail food? You really should just make that say trail, so it doesn't have as much issue when you do that. Let me change this one to cooked. There we are. I don't have any cooked food to put in there, but that's fine. So that is the Buff Monitor plugin. Like I said, it's complex and hard to figure out how to use the first time, so I wanted to go over it to show you. The last thing that I do after I get all of my buttons updated is I go here to Options, lock the quick slots, and hit Accept. Get that out of there. So now if I go over here and grab one of these and try to drag it off, it's still there. If you don't do that, you'll accidentally drag them off sometimes when you're trying to reuse the buff. And then you have to put it back over there, you know, from your inventory. It's very annoying. So that is Buff Monitor, and I like Buff Monitor a lot. I do need to put this tooltip thing somewhere else because it is really not working up there. Let me put it over the chat area. I think that may be better. By the way, you hit Control backslash, Control backslash. It puts you in UI edit mode so you can grab things and move it around, and Control backslash takes you out of it. Yes, I'm over being mad. I was being all whiny earlier, but you know what? Sometimes the employees of these games think way too highly of themselves and don't think enough about their customers. And they deserve some of the backlash they get. They don't deserve it all. Don't get me wrong. They take a lot of shit from people. But sometimes they deserve it. These guys were taking a little longer to kill than I liked, so that's why I put up some of my buffs and stuff. The these things here, the battle lore and warding lore, those are made by scholars, which this guy is. The food, I don't like that one. This one should say trail, shouldn't it? And this one should say cooked. See, I've got that backwards. Let me change this one to cooked. And let me change this one to trail. The reason I did this, you can see this is the food I used to get it, and it's the trail food, so I wanted these to match up. So anyway, that was the food, and this is the coffee that gives me the 5% run speed. It's really not noticeable, but I use it anyway. My farmer cook makes it, so makes me feel warm and fuzzy that I'm somehow faster than I normally am, even though it's completely impossible to notice a 5% run speed increase. The human brain is odd, okay? Hello, that scared the shit out of me. Ah, you look like a bot. It's a random survey question. I'm pretty sure I've gotten that random survey question before in the past from somebody. If you're not a bot, I apologize, but I am betting that there is a 100% chance that you are. Wow, how did you not die? Gotcha. Oh my. I don't know why the bots come around and do the things they do, other than maybe they're trying to create credibility for the account, and then they use those accounts when they, you know, to pump up other streamers by saying, see, it's real. This account that liked me is on all these other streams. I mean, that's the only thing I can think, because other than that, why would a bot come over here and chat to me? I don't know why. Because I'll tell you right now, I ain't paying for that shit. There ain't no way I'm gonna pay for somebody to come click follow, subscribe, whatever. I don't need that. I can spend my money on better things than that. But that's all I can figure is just trying to create credibility for the bots themselves. And then they sell, you know, 1,000 per whatever subscribe type shit, you know. Because notice Mr. Botman said his little random survey thing, and I've talked about him relentlessly since then, and he has not responded at all. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do here? That was it. Okay, we can finally go back out here and turn these quests in. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I don't use a whole lot of plugins, but there are a few that I really like, and Buff Monitor is one of them. I do really like that one. I'm trying to think, what else do I use that I actually... Oh, yeah. Love this one here. This is called Voyage. Puts all of your places that you could port to in there. Let me kill her first, then I'll get back to it. And they will be grayed out if you don't have them yet. Otherwise, they'll be lit up. Like I can return to Standguard because I had got the reputation up in Standguard and purchased the return to for it. So yeah, I love Voyage. Voyage I use all the time. Love Deed Tracker. Deed Tracker is great. The only thing about Deed Tracker is it only updates stuff in here as it sees it happening. So if you install Deed Tracker and your character's already 100, 150, whatever, it won't show that you've completed any of those deeds. You have to go in and manually checkbox all the deeds that you've already done. So that's a little annoying, but I love Deed Tracker. One of my favorites. This one I don't use a lot. It's called Where to Play. But mainly I don't use it much because I've played so much now on so many alts that I know where to play. But you can go in there and it'll tell you areas that you can go to for different level ranges. Which is kind of cool. And this one I don't use hardly at all. It's called More Maps, I think. It doesn't say what the name is. More Map. But it's very complex, very detailed. You can search for different things that you're trying to do on quest, and it'll show you on the map, you know, there where that actually is. It's almost so complex that it's too hard for the average person to figure out how to actually effectively use the search. Not really, but I mean, it is really complex. I don't use More Maps hardly at all. I have a few more and don't use them much. There's one I'd gotten for fishing and one I got for birding that was supposed to track them, and I thought it would have a cool UI or something, and it doesn't. It's just a chat based, so like you put in a / command and then the chat goes with a bunch of stuff to tell you what you've done. Yeah, I'll probably uninstall that one.
What business have you with the
I don't know.
Rohirrim?
What business do I have with the Rohirrim? Oh, you sent me to do things. You say that my town is well guarded against counter-assault? Let us hope, then, that your efforts to weaken the enemy's defenses there have been fruitful.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Obviously I will. The numbers you speak of are great, but I am still of a mind to retake my town. Dudzig believes that with the aid of his people we can prevail. I still have many stout warriors, and there are many able refugees among us. Excuse me. However, some of my folk and the refugees do not share my confidence. If you would, go among my people, especially their leaders, and speak words of courage. Rally them to my cause. Give some propaganda out. I will force none to go to battle against such odds, but neither would I have them remain behind in fear and shame when there is no cause. Here, some pamphlets. Hand these out.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Thane Tordag is a proud and able warrior. I have no doubt that this battle will go as I anticipated. He needs not fear that my men and I shall be present during the counter-assault. What say you, Wilsig?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
My people were driven from the Stone Deans by these raiders. Though many of us bear both Rohirrim and Dunlending blood, and many remained behind, siding with Dunland, we have chosen to remain faithful to Theoden King. We shall fight. Okay. You there, what about you?
Our mission is dire.
Thane Tordag is a brave and valiant warrior. However, not all of his people are. Nevertheless, we shall fight beside him, for these wild men have burned and pillaged our homes, and we would have our vengeance. And next. Do you have anything to say other than sending me to kill a dragon? That's what I thought.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Oh, hey, this one's actually solo. They move. I saw them. The trees. This guy's full of stories. There are other things in Fangorn as well, dark things with evil hearts. I have heard tell of winged creatures like women and walking skeletons. What? Oh, winged creatures like women and walking skeletons. That's a weird way for this sentence to be written. They are all gathering beneath the shadow of Mordor. No one believes me, of course. They all say I'm mad. I go into that accursed wood and bring proof of the terrors within, and I will reward you as I may. And the other one is the raid.
Rohirrim
Yeah,
will
we don't
need
need
your
that.
aid.
Torfirth.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I do not agree with my father and Dudsig. The risk is too great. We should retreat to Stoke and rally with Reeve Frithold. However, I will stand beside my father as Willie. Hold on. My eyes just saw that really wrong. You know, I've got glaucoma and it's getting worse. But I swear the Y on this M, on the my, was over here, and I'm going, Willie my men. What? Willie my men? As will my men. Oh my god. I couldn't read that to save my life. Alright, Tidrick.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Thane Tordag is my lord, and I shall not abandon him, neither will my men. We are riders of the mark. We shall prevail against the wild men of Dunland and their half-orc allies. Never fear. Is that everybody? Yeah, it looks that way.
What brings you to these lands?
All is well, then. Let us prepare to move against the foe. The time is upon us.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
It is well, it seems. My people and my allies are prepared to stand with me and take back what belongs to Rohan. This day we shall assault the Dunlandines at Torsbury and reclaim the town. Will you join my garrison, Lorander? You have proven yourself a talented Loremaster and would be a boon to our efforts. Of course I will. Are you ready to leave? Good, then. Let us bring our wrath upon those barbarians. Listen, you're going to hear the narrator here in a moment.
Thane Tordag of Torsbury, determined to reclaim his town from the Dunlending invaders, has joined with Dudsig of Arceley to march upon his ruined village.
Thank you, narrator. You said something that was actually worth hearing.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
And that guy didn't. The wild men have allied themselves with foul creatures in the service of the enemy. I do not believe there is any good in them, if ever there was. Let us put these dogs down. Alright, let's kill bad guys. Are they coming this way, or are we going that way? I would think that we would go that way, but y'all are all staring at me. We're going that way. Okay. For Torsbury and the Broadacres. The acres are quite broad. Itch. My hair, if y'all probably noticed, has gotten stupid long. I mean, I need to go. I got an appointment tomorrow to go get my hair cut, and I totally need it. LOL. Did they not see that there was a master Loremaster out here? Whatever that word was trying to say. Oh my god! We're at a fight with the lag monster. It is taken hold. Watch out, everybody! The lag monster is attacking. Alright, now let's move on. I bet you have to get these. There we are, yep. There we are, we'll torch all of y'all all at once. You can't hit that one? Nah, he's gonna just sit there and play with that guy for now. Was there another, oh yeah, let's go burn this tent. I don't see anything on the quest over there that's telling me to do those, but I'm getting credit for it, so we'll keep doing it. Invalid. No, that's actually interrupted. How was it interrupted? I don't know. It was just interrupted. White banner. Almost missed a white banner. White hand banner, I should say. won't let me fight that one. There's a white hand banner and a tent, all in the same spot. This is so helpful of them. Alright, where's all my people at? There we are. Continuing up the path. Foul orc, I swear I shall bring my vengeance upon your master. Do you think I fear you, Tordag of Tursbury? I'm going to speak super fast. You okay. You strawheads should learn to keep your houses in order. You have walked into the trap of my something and another. What? Ah! So fast there was zero chance to read any of it. But I'm sure that's working as intended. This last white hand banner, yeah. Alright, now we can talk to Torfrith.
What business
We
have
cannot
you
win
with
the day,
Rohirrim?
Lorander. We must retreat and regroup at my father's camp. I clicked you. There we are. Travel now.
What brings you to these lands?
I don't know. Tell me what brings me here. Oh, that's right. I'm doing quest for you. Lorander, how fare you after the battle? I knew that we moved too quickly against Torsbury. As well, we should have foreseen the treachery that befell my father. There is no honor among the half-bloods. I beg your pardon, Lorander, for it is not your doing, and I should not rail against you. My thanks for your services.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Lorander,
Will you aid
find
us?
me in a terrible state. I wish to grieve my loss, yet I am now Thane and cannot afford that privilege. I suspect that there is more behind my father's murder than a single traitorous coward. From what I have learned, Frithmund was not a clever man. It is doubtful that he crafted the trap himself. I confess, I've become suspicious of everyone around me but you. You are new to Tursbury, and the one who masterminded this plan had to already know somewhat of my father's ways. You speak with my captains and our allies. You may learn something from them that they might not be willing to share with me, but also have you obtain their permission to search their belongings. It is the nature of evil to unwittingly leave signs of its actions. Are you one of the captains?
Rohirrim will need your
No,
aid.
you're not. You are, though. Let's talk to you.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
The people of Torsbury love their Thane. I can think of none among us who would even consider betraying him. It was one of those Woodhurst mongrels what killed him. You should be questioning them instead. We are Thane Torfirth's people and will submit to his will, but it is an insult. We have fought and bled with him. Do what you must and leave me be.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Thane Tordag sheltered my folk when the Dunlendings came to Woodhurst, despite the Council of Tidrick and his own reservations regarding any who are not pure of blood. And yet it was one of my folk who betrayed him. I can understand the young Thane's suspicions, and we will willingly consent to whatever questions or searches he deems necessary to allay his suspicions. Alas, I cannot say much more about Frithmund. I confess that he was little more than a casual acquaintance in Woodhurst, and I did not know him well.
Our mission is dire.
Bah! Does the boy's hatred of all who do not bear the pure blood of Rohan run so deep that he would cast aspersion, whatever, upon us all? It is an insult, not only to me, but to my Thane who sent me. We came to aid Torsbury, and now he seeks hostilities? Nevertheless, Torfirth is now Thane of Torsbury, and they are his forsaken lands. I will submit, but you may inform him that I will be bringing my grievances to Thane Ordlac and Reeve Frithuld. I have brought no possessions of my own, save what you see upon my person, but you have my leave, with objection, to search my tent and those of my men. Okay. Yep, there is one guy over here.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I have ever been a faithful servant to Thane Tordag, and it is an insult to be treated with the same suspicion as the half-blood rabble. However, I cannot fault Torfirth for his blind suspicion. He has just lost his father and become Thane of Torsbury in one evil stroke. My men and I will submit to whatever searches and inquiries Thane Torfirth demands of us, and we will be found innocent, one and all. Alas, I warned Thane Tordag not to admit the folk from Woodhurst. The half-bloods cannot be trusted. You should look more closely into their numbers, or even that captain from Osserley. Okay, so now we can go through their stuff, I think. Found evidence of another traitor, 1 of 5. Okay, so we just go around and pick up stuff. There's a curious necklace over here. Ooh, a mysterious letter. And torn Falcon Clan badge. And a note. Alright, bring the evidence to Torfirth.
Our mission is dire.
Alas, I know not what to make of these things. The knife could easily belong to any of the folk from Woodhurst, for many of them bear the blood of both Rohan and Dunland. The note can be read many ways, some suspicious, some not. The Falcon Clan badge is incriminating, but could just as likely be a trophy from the battle. The necklace could be just that, though its design is not familiar to me. The letter piques my suspicion the most, for it is signed with an S, which could stand for Saruman, and reads strangely, but it is also in a hand not well trained in letters. We'll have to think upon these things. I have thought about these things.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Reeve Frithold was wise in choosing you to bring her summons. Alas, however, my people cannot come yet to Stoke. We are worn from our battle and from the grief of loss, but as well I must learn who the true mind behind my father's death is. You should return to Stoke at once. The Reeve will need your Dotty arm in the time ahead. Let her know that we will come as soon as we may. I must thank you again as well for bringing me Lufa's favor. My heart remains broken, for I know we shall never meet again under favorable circumstances, but the blow is softened somewhat to know that her heart remains mine. Okay, that would appear to be the end of Torsberg. But we do have this weird thing out here in the forest, and we need to go back to Stoke. So I'm thinking we go back to Stoke first to make sure she doesn't give me a continuation to the forest, but I'm almost certain she's not going to. Let's take the fast way to Stoke. But you never know. Designers love to do things like that. Make you go somewhere, then you go back somewhere else, and they go, oh, that place you just came from? Now you got another set of quests to go there. So we should check first. Where do we have to go? Oh yes, up to the meat hall. What are our alerts here? Deed completed. It does not tell me which deed I just completed. I don't know. Don't know what deed I completed. It didn't have it lit up. Deed bestowed. We got Half-Orc Slayer of the West Eminent Advanced. Okay, so now we got the advanced. There's the virtue experience I was talking about. So if we go kill 200 Half-Orcs in the West Eminent area region, we get all this stuff, including 2,000 virtue experience. And we got 5 Lotro points for simply playing the game. How many MMOs out there allow you to have their in-game, real money currency thing? Not the mithril coins, mind you, but their Lotro points. How many of them allow you to do that by simply playing the game? I don't know.
Will
of any
you help
others.
my people?
Welcome back, Glorunda. You say that Tordag is dead, slain by treason, and the Turingus. She'll come late to our defense. That is ill news indeed, but at least we have the consolation even, that Ordlac has brought nearly his full garrison in good time.
Will you help my people?
The loss of Tordag grieves me, for he was a good friend and a stout warrior. However, I must look to the defense of my riding. There will be time for sorrow later. Warg riders roam to and fro among the fields to the west, burning everything they see. Will you ride out and extinguish as many of the fires that you can, but have something left of the acres to pass down to my son? Be alert for an ambush. The goblins are vicious creatures who would just as soon put you to the torch. Alright, so she's sending me out to clear the areas that I've already cleared for the last place I was at. But, you know, it fits the storyline on this one, so it makes sense. Yep, same place I was at earlier when I got destroyed by the warband that was running around up here. So we will do that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break to go use the restroom, make some breakfast and all that kind of good stuff. We've gone 2 hours and 26 minutes, so I think what I'm going to do, we're going to do this in a two-parter. Why? Because this isn't a network. Y'all see a producer or anything anywhere? No, it's not. It's me. So I can do whatever I want. Haha! So Saturday Morning Lotro is about to be Saturday Morning Lotro Part 2 whenever I come back. So what you should do, if you really want to see this more, is make sure that you are subscribed on YouTube. Links down there. Make sure that you're following on Twitter. Down there. And make sure you're following on Twitch. Also down there. All of those. So that whenever I start up again in like 30 minutes or whatever long it takes to make some breakfast, you'll get notified and come in and you can watch Part 2 of Saturday Morning Lotro. And those of y'all that are watching throughout the week, God bless you. I really enjoy y'all doing that. Please hit the subscribe over on YouTube if you're watching this, and share it with all your friends and family. And be sure to go to lotro.com, create an account, download the game. It's all free. Play 95 levels of free content and have fun in the best MMORPG on the market, because nobody around here is contradicting me. Jack, do you? No? Jack didn't disagree with me either. Best MMO on the market. So, with that said, I'm going to go make some breakfast. If I don't see you in Part 2 of Saturday Morning Lotro today, then have a fantastic rest of your day, morning, night, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is From the Gnome. I love y'all all very much. Y'all have a nice day.